lunchtime kick-off where 9th place Aston Villa were up against an Arsenal side who faced Liverpool in midweek.
I was left to defeat by the great performance that we had against Liverpool. We wanted to get back winning. We had in a good run. I think we played fantastically well in big periods of the match, but we didn't put the game to bed when we had the chances. And when you don't do that, obviously at the end you're going to suffer. But again, we showed the resilience and the spirit on the team to win it.
Do I think we deserve to win the game? No. We weren't good enough first half for sure. Could we have at least got a draw? I believe we should have got a draw out the game. Did we deserve it? Probably debatable.
5 away wins on the bounce. That's the first time Arsenal have done that in the league in 7 years. What is the biggest difference, do you think?
I feel the team more together. You know, in games like this, you know, when it's nervy at the end like that, I think the way we defended, you know, the way we were so together and we saw out the game, I think we've done that quite a few times this season and it's making a real difference for us.
Yeah, big reaction from Arsenal from that loss midweek. Dion, you want to talk about Saka actually because you thought he was outstanding.
He's 20 years old. He's playing the game like he's been playing, forever. In these situations here, I did feel a bit for Ashley Young, to be fair, because he's playing against a young boy that just seems to be doing the right thing at the right time. He knows when to take the player on when he's got one-on-one. He knows when to use the right pass, picks the right cross, gets a little bit lucky there. But every single time going round him, sometimes he was going inside, sometimes he was going to the left of him. But his vision's good. Mm-hmm. And to make decisions like that, I mean, this one here, he starts out on the right wing, leaves it in there for his teammate, little cross into the far post, but look where Saka ends up going. He's ringing the arc of the box. That's what midfield players do. Mm-hmm. And he said that he's seen this sign early on in the game, and he said, I remember to take my shirt over to that young lad. And I think things like that mean a lot to the fans.
Yeah.
They really do. He performed outstanding today. Look at his stats. He's going to be in the Premier League at the highest level for a very long time because his attitude's great as well.
And actually adding goals, his 10th goal this season.
Doesn't surprise me. He'll get more and more goals because I know that Arteta's the right manager for him. He'll just keep playing him and letting him just do his thing.
And Stephen, Arteta gradually building this young Arsenal team. How big of an achievement, not getting too carried away, but if they do manage to make it into the top 4, would it be?
Well, no one put them in that position at the start of the season, did they? They said it's probably too early, especially after 3 games, and you looked at it and they were down at the bottom. He's done an incredible job, and if I was an Arsenal fan now, Alex, I'd be very excited. I'd be very excited for the future of Arsenal because of the young talent they've got.
OK, looking at it from Aston Villa, why did they struggle to create anything?
Well, Steven Gerrard said after the game they lacked belief, and the other thing that they actually lacked was width. And you look at Ashley Young when he receives the ball here, and as being a former fullback, I look at this position, I think I need a pass outside me. So if Watkins makes that run, now there has to be another striker, and Buendia and Coutinho are too close together all game. They play as number 10s, but you need one to make the striker position. He needs options. Far too often in the game, Aston Villa were negative. They went back and they went back round the back. It was too easy for Arsenal to be set. Again, Coutinho and Buendia playing on a similar line. You have to run in behind. You have to be able to stretch Arsenal and give them problems, pose them a real issue. It's easy for Arsenal in this game just to say, everything's in front of us, everything's easy. As Ashley Young gets this ball now, Coutinho goes to make a run in behind. That's the right thing. Go and stretch the game, but then he wants to come to feet. Simple for the midfield, hard for Ashley Young. They go back round the back, comes out to the other side, and this time it's the other full-back. It's Matty Cash who provides the width. But who's his pass? Who's his pass now? It's so easy for Kieran Tierney now to go, well, I go and press him because I know I've got no one else in behind me. This is far too easy. So a little bit of a lack of belief, and Steven Gerrard said that in his talk after the game.
Dion, just a quick one, though, because they are ninth, so just a bit?
Yeah, just a bit of... Listen, they're doing well. Okay. A bit of a blip, but they're doing time.
OK, well, before we go, let's have a look at how the Premier League table stands. Arsenal's victory over Aston Villa has given their hopes of a Champions League spot a massive boost. The Gunners are now 4 points clear of 5th place Manchester United, having also played a fewer game. Right, Leeds' Friday night win means that they are now 7 points clear of the relegation zone, although they have played more matches than any other team in the bottom half of the table. OK, I said that was a quick one for you too. Thank you, Dion. Thank you, Stephen. That's all for today on the weekend that Luke left it late for Leeds. Laters.
I was left to defeat by the great performance that we had against Liverpool. We wanted to get back winning. We are in a good run. I think we played fantastically well in big periods of the match, but we didn't put the game to bed when we had the chances. And when you don't do that, obviously at the end you're going to suffer. But again, we showed the resilience and the spirits on the team to win it.
Do I think we deserve to win the game? No. We weren't good enough first half for sure. Could we have at least got a draw? I believe we should have got a draw out the game. Did we deserve it? Probably debatable.
5 away wins on the bounce. That's the first time Arsenal have done that in the league in 7 years. What is the biggest difference, do you think?
I feel the team more together. You know, in games like this, you know, when it's nervy at the end like that, I think the way we defended, you know, the way we were so together and we saw out the game, I think we've done that quite a few times this season and it's making a real difference for us.
For the top 4. At the moment, though, it's a fight that Arsenal know they are in control of. They've got a game in hand over Manchester United and West Ham. They've also got 4 points over United, 6 points over West Ham. Quite simply, they win their remaining games or match the results of the 2 teams behind them and they will be back in the Champions League. Right, plenty to come from our guests, but first, a big afternoon awaits you.
A big win. Does it feel like a very significant moment in the context of this season?
Yeah, that's a very big win, obviously, on the back of the Liverpool defeat midweek. You know, we knew that today was even bigger and to get that result, the 3 points, it means so much for the rest of the season. So, yeah, we're so happy.
I could see you interacting with the fans there. Someone got a lucky shirt.
Yeah, I saw it signed from early. So, yeah, I just wanted to make the boys' day, so I gave him my shirt and hopefully can go home happy.
Apparently it's a landmark goal as well, because that's the 2000th Arsenal goal in the Premier League. So a little milestone for you.
Yeah, that's special, you know. It's an honour to be, obviously, among a lot of great goal scorers for Arsenal. So hopefully we can get to 3,000, you know.
left foot through the crowd. That was a good goal, a very important goal, because you needed to get something that dominated that first half, didn't you?
Yeah, I think that set us up, you know. I think we created quite a few chances before that and after, but that goal really put us in the driving seat. But of course it helped us win the game as well, so yeah.
You're on the wrong end of a few tackles today. You had the word with the ref coming off as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I wasn't obviously complaining, but yeah, I just wanted to let him know that, you know, that's my game, you know, I'm going to run at players and sometimes I need a bit more protection, you know, when players are purposely trying to kick me, so that's what I was letting them know. Yeah,
you're watching from the bench for the last 20 minutes or so, a few scares at the end there, little nervy moments.
Yeah, of course, that's the Premier League, sorry, that's football, you know, but, you know, we've been in that situation a lot this season and we've come out on top and we did that again today.
Yeah, you look like a tougher, more resilient side right now.
Yeah, we are, and you can see that, and it's a process. We've been working on it for a while. You know, last season we weren't there, but this season we've been much better at it and seeing our victories, so it's helping us get more points.
And you're getting closer. You get back into that Champions League for the first time in 5 years.
Yeah, that's the goal, but of course, as I keep saying, we have to stay humble, treat every game like a cup final, and we can achieve it for sure.
Well done, thank you.